Buffalo Bill, the legend beyond the horizon. In the vast tapestry of American history, few figures loom as large as William Frederick Buffalo Bill Cody. A man whose life embodied the spirit of the American frontier, Cody transformed from a humble prairie child into an international icon who brought the mystique of the Wild West to audiences worldwide. His journey from scout to showman not only captured the imagination of millions but also helped shape the world's enduring image of the American West. Early life and the making of a legend. William Frederick Cody was born on February 26, 1846, in Scott County, Iowa Territory, to Isaac and Mary Ann Cody. His early years unfolded against the backdrop of America's westward expansion, a time when the nation was grappling with its manifest destiny. The Cody family, like many others, sought opportunity in the frontier, eventually settling in the Kansas Territory in 1854. This move would prove pivotal in young William's life, exposing him to the raw elements that would shape his future: the vast prairie, Native American tribes, and the rhythms of frontier life. Tragedy struck early when Isaac Cody, William's father, died in 1857 from complications following a stabbing incident at a political meeting. At merely 11 years old, William found himself thrust into the role of family provider. This premature encounter with adult responsibility would forge the resilience and determination that would characterize his entire life. He took his first job as a messenger boy for a freight company, marking the beginning of his legendary career on the frontier. The young Cody quickly adapted to frontier life, developing skills that would later become legendary. His prowess with a rifle, his ability to read the landscape, and his natural horsemanship emerged during these formative years. By the age of 14, he had already joined the Pony Express, carrying messages across the dangerous terrain between St. Joseph, Missouri, and California. Though his tenure with the Pony Express was brief, lasting only a few months, it became an integral part of his legend and demonstrated his extraordinary courage and capability at a young age. The making of Buffalo Bill. The nickname Buffalo Bill emerged during Cody's time as a buffalo hunter for the Kansas Pacific Railroad in the late 1860s. The railroad needed to feed its construction crews, and Cody proved exceptionally skilled at providing fresh meat. Over 18 months, he reportedly killed 4,280 buffalo, earning his famous moniker and establishing a reputation that would follow him throughout his life. This period of his life, while controversial by modern standards, reflected the economic and social realities of the American frontier during westward expansion. During the Civil War, Cody served as a scout for the Union Army, beginning a military career that would continue into the Indian Wars. His service as an Army Scout from 1868 to 1872 was marked by numerous exploits and adventures that would later fuel his Wild West shows. He guided hunting parties for wealthy Easterners and European nobility, including Grand Duke Alexis of Russia in 1872, an experience that gave him a taste for showmanship and entertainment. The evolution of a showman. The transformation from frontier scout to international entertainer began in 1872 when Cody made his first stage appearance in Chicago. Ned Buntline, a dime novelist who had popularized Buffalo Bill in his writings, convinced Cody to portray himself in a theatrical production. Though initially reluctant, Cody discovered he had a natural talent for performance and an intuitive understanding of what audiences wanted to see. In 1883, Cody launched Buffalo Bill's Wild West, a show that would revolutionize entertainment and create an enduring mythology of the American West. This wasn't merely a circus or theatrical production, it was something entirely new, a grand spectacle that combined elements of rodeo, historical reenactment, and cultural exhibition. The show featured genuine cowboys, Native American performers, sharpshooters, and horses, all participating in demonstrations of riding, roping, and shooting skills. The addition of Annie Oakley to the show in 1885 proved to be a masterstroke. The diminutive sharpshooter, nicknamed Little Sure Shot by Sitting Bull, became one of the show's biggest attractions. Her presence helped demonstrate that the frontier spirit wasn't limited by gender, and her incredible shooting exhibitions never failed to amaze audiences. Cultural impact and complexity. Buffalo Bill's Wild West show was more than entertainment, it was a cultural phenomenon that shaped how Americans and Europeans viewed the American frontier. The show toured extensively throughout the United States and Europe, performing for Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee in 1887 and drawing massive crowds wherever it went. In many ways, Cody was America's first international celebrity, his image and reputation preceding him across continents. What set Cody's show apart was its commitment to authenticity, even while embracing theatrical elements. Unlike many contemporaneous Wild West shows, Cody insisted on employing actual Native Americans, including famous warriors like Sitting Bull, and real cowboys who had worked the ranges. This decision added credibility to his productions while also providing employment opportunities for Native Americans during a particularly difficult period in their history. The relationship between Cody and the Native American performers in his show was complex and often contradictory. While he had fought against Native Americans during the Indian Wars, he also advocated for their fair treatment and insisted they receive equal pay and accommodations during tours. He encouraged them to perform traditional dances and ceremonies, helping preserve aspects of their culture at a time when such practices were being suppressed on reservations. Personal life and challenges. Behind the glamour and excitement of the Wild West show, Cody's personal life was marked by both triumphs and tribulations. His marriage to Louisa Frederici in 1866 was a long but troubled union, marked by separations and reconciliations. The couple had 4 children, but only one, Irma, survived to adulthood. The loss of his children, particularly his only son Kit Carson Cody to scarlet fever in 1876, affected him deeply. Despite his tremendous success and wealth, Cody struggled with financial management. His generosity, combined with several unsuccessful business ventures, including mining investments and ranching operations, often left him in precarious financial situations. He had a habit of lending money to friends and acquaintances, many of whom never repaid their debts. The later years. As the 19th century drew to a close, Buffalo Bill's Wild West show continued to evolve and adapt. The show merged with Pawnee Bill's Great Far East show in 1908, becoming Buffalo Bill's Wild West and Pawnee Bill's Great Far East combined, but financial difficulties persisted. The changing entertainment landscape, with the rise of motion pictures and other forms of amusement, began to affect attendance. In his later years, Cody became increasingly interested in conservation and the preservation of the American West he had helped to mythologize. He supported the establishment of Yellowstone National Park and advocated for the preservation of buffalo herds. His town of Cody, Wyoming, founded in 1896, became a gateway to Yellowstone and a testament to his vision of controlled development in the West. Legacy and lasting impact. William F. Cody died on January 10, 1917, in Denver, Colorado. His funeral was one of the largest in Colorado history, attended by thousands who came to pay their respects to the man who had brought the West to life for so many. He was buried on Lookout Mountain near Golden, Colorado, a site that continues to attract visitors from around the world. Buffalo Bill's legacy extends far beyond his lifetime. He was instrumental in creating and preserving a particular vision of the American West, one that, while not always historically accurate, captured the imagination of people worldwide. His Wild West show established many of the tropes and images that would later become standard in Western films and literature. The Buffalo Bill Center of the West in Cody, Wyoming, stands as a testament to his enduring influence. This complex of museums and research facilities continues to educate visitors about the American West, Cody's life, and the complex relationships between different cultures on the frontier. The man behind the legend. What made Buffalo Bill truly remarkable was his ability to bridge multiple worlds. He was a frontiersman who became an entertainer, a warrior who became an advocate for peace, and a showman who helped preserve history. His life spanned one of the most transformative periods in American history, from the age of the frontier to the dawn of the modern era. Cody's genius lay in his ability to recognize the historical significance of the American frontier even as it was disappearing. His Wild West show wasn't just entertainment, it was a living museum that preserved and presented a way of life that was rapidly vanishing. Through his shows, he helped create an enduring mythology of the American West that continues to influence popular culture today. Cultural significance today. In the modern era, Buffalo Bill's legacy continues to resonate. His life and career raise important questions about the nature of entertainment, historical preservation, and cultural representation. The complexity of his relationship with Native Americans, for instance, offers insights into the challenges of cross-cultural understanding and representation. His show's influence can be seen in modern rodeos, Western films, and historical reenactments. The mythological West that he helped create, a place of adventure, courage, and freedom, continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Even as historical perspectives shift and evolve, Buffalo Bill's role in shaping our understanding of the American West remains significant. Conclusion: the legend beyond the horizon. William F. Buffalo Bill Cody was more than just a showman or a frontier scout. He was a bridge between epochs, a man who helped transform the raw material of frontier life into an enduring cultural narrative. His life story embodies the complexities and contradictions of the American experience, the tension between wilderness and civilization, the relationship between different cultures, and the power of entertainment to shape historical memory. As we look back on Buffalo Bill's legacy, we see not just the man, but the mirror he held up to America itself. His Wild West show wasn't merely entertainment, it was a reflection of how America wanted to see itself: brave, resourceful, and triumphant. Yet within this celebration of conquest and achievement, he also preserved elements of the cultures and ways of life that were being displaced. The legend of Buffalo Bill continues to ride across the horizons of our cultural imagination, reminding us of a time when the West was wild and anything seemed possible. His story teaches us that legends aren't born, they're created through a combination of circumstance, ability, and the power to capture the imagination of others. In the end, Buffalo Bill's greatest achievement might have been his ability to transform the real West into the West of dreams, creating a legacy that continues to inspire and intrigue generations of Americans and people around the world. As the sun sets on the frontier era, Buffalo Bill's shadow still looms large, reminding us that some legends never fade, they only grow taller with the lengthening of time's shadows. His life stands as a testament to the power of storytelling, the complexity of cultural exchange, and the enduring allure of the American West. The end. Join the adventure with the Western echoes, Cowboy Tales Unleashed. If you're loving our cowboy stories and captivating tales, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all our future posts. Saddle up and ride along with us.